wasn't supposed to be.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Gordymax. I'm Gordy, cinematographer here in Accra, and this is my official review of the Alibi by Team 4 in our MicroFilm challenge. So I was genuinely excited about this one, and it did not disappoint in so many areas. Let's talk about it. So we were about 1 hour late arriving, but once we got there, everything flowed smoothly. Team 4 had actually met earlier on a different day to plan the shoot. Big accolades for that level of preparation. Director Melvin Dane, who I've worked with as both an actor and director, blew my mind with the practical effects. The way he mixed the paint with other stuff to create the fake blood was truly amazing. Super creative and effective. The team took time to rehearse, but we're rolling in no time. That kind of focus and readiness is what you want to see. So here's how I scored it. The idea is 8 out of 10. How it looks is 8.5 out of 10. The pacing, 8 out of 10. The writing, 6 out of 10. The acting, 6.5 out of 10. And overall, I gave it a 7.3 out of 10. So the concept is strong and intense on paper. A man shows up to a house saying, I unalived someone, and the women already at the house say they've already taken care of it. On a rainy day with blood on the floor and a sudden visitor at the door. It explores secrets, complicity, and it maintains a terrifying calm under pressure. Now, visually this one looks great. The lighting, the use of space, and the use of practical blood effects really helps to sell the gritty and sinister mood. Melvin's directing and the whole crew's attention to detail made the confined setting more claustrophobic and cinematic. For a 1-minute film, the pacing works. It jumps right into the tension and builds steadily towards the final moments when the door opens. Now here's where I have some major problems. While the core idea is good, the writing has some noticeable problems. The biggest plot issue for me is why Steven is the one coming back home to find a woman scrubbing a floor full of blood when he's supposed to be the one who committed the crime. It creates a confusing logic that pulls you out of the tension. If he did it, why is he surprised and confessing? And if he didn't do it, why is he walking into the scene so casually? The dialogue is quite sparse and on the nose in some places. They tell us what's happening rather than letting the characters react more naturally. But with more development and tighter logic, this would have been a much stronger film. The cast had some good moments, but overall it felt a bit stiff, especially towards the end. Steven brings some desperation, but his reaction when the women say we've already taken care of it felt a bit flat and doesn't show much shock, confusion, or follow-up emotion, which weakens the impact of the big reveal. Ruth and Anita do a decent job holding that cold composure, but the stiffness in delivery holds some of that intensity back. Overall, The Alibi has a lot of strong elements. However, the plot logic and stiff acting in some moments become a major concern for me and keep it from reaching its full potential. Team 4 showed real creativity and preparation, especially with the effects and planning. With tighter writing and more natural performances, this team can do excellent work. Be proud of stepping up and completing your challenge. So that's my take, but what do you think? What would you have done when the door flew open? Did the twist work for you, or did all these plot questions take you out of the story? On a scale of 1 to 10, how intense was the ending? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback helps the teams to grow. It also helps us to build this challenge together. And as always, a big thank you to the Gordymax crew and Ayiko to Team 4. If you're enjoying this challenge, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review. Keep creating. Peace.